Hello, this is Terrell Pauly with Learn Healthcare IT, and in today's video, I want to discuss 3 ways in which you can get PACS administrator training. So I'm going to touch on 3 points, and this video is going to be related to the last video that I actually talked about PACS administrator training that I'm going to actually link to in the description below. If you haven't seen it, you can check it out. And in my previous video with the part 1 is when, in that video, I pretty much talked about how I got PACS administrator training and my route and the course that I took. So what I would like to do is kind of just in this video expand on that a little bit and just talk about a couple of other ways on how you can get PACS admin training. So let's get started. So number one is going back to my original video about PACS administrator training. You can actually start with if you can, start with an IT job at a imaging center or hospital. And the reason I say that is because just, start with if you have IT experience, just general IT knowledge, PC technician, desktop support, systems analyst, systems administrator, something along those lines to where you can get your foot in the door with the IT position at a hospital or imaging center. That helps out because even though you're not in a healthcare IT environment per se position, you are with the company at a facility that they have some healthcare IT staff or radiology IT staff, to where you can maybe once you're in there, you might have the opportunity to network, get familiar with people, and then when positions come open for these different types of healthcare IT positions, they may consider you, even if if it's entry level, because they already know you, they already know your work ethic, they know your what experience you have, and then they may be more willing to work with you and kind of train you and just kind of get you up to speed with things that you may not be familiar with. In addition to that, you may also they may also, while you're working there, just as a regular within a regular IT position and getting to know people and networking, you may be able to get resources from different staff that have a position in healthcare IT. Get resources from them, be able to study material that they have, that they use, get familiar with the systems, their radiology IT systems that they use. So these are the ways that you can kind of get started with training without actually having a job within healthcare IT, but you're in a vicinity to where you can actually start to acquire information and resources. I hope that kind of makes sense, and that's what I actually did in how I actually got my training in healthcare IT in the first place. And as far as in PACS administration, right? This is what in PACS administration. So that's what I did, and I talk about that more in detail in my how to learn PACS administrator video that I'll link to in the description below. So that's number one, and I think that's a good approach. Option number 2 is that what I would say is that if you're trying to get PACS administrator training, you can just try to find all of the free resources that you can that's on the internet. So, and just try to learn based on what you could find. Now, when I go to, say for instance, if I go to YouTube and I type in PACS administrator training, and then you just come up and you'll see some tutorials and videos that you can take a look at to see if there's any useful content. PACS fundamentals, day in the life of a PACS administrator. Some of these are fairly old, pretty old, but some of my videos are actually popping up there. So just take a look at free content that you can find, like on YouTube and maybe even on Google too as well. Now you can actually take a look at my website, because this is what my entire YouTube channel is about, is providing free resources and information about how to get started within healthcare IT, PACS administration, and definitely, take a look at all of the videos and training tutorials and lessons that I may have free available on my site. So definitely do that. Now, so that's number 2. Step number 3, or option number 3, is what you can do is you can actually pay for PACS admin courses that you can get. Now, if we come to Google and we go PACS admin training. So if you do a Google search for PACS admin training, there are websites and facilities that offer paid PACS admin training in order to get you up to speed. So for instance, we could take a look at this first one here, a Medical Technology Management Institute. So they have a PACS admin course, and it occurs, they have these different, it has the locations, the dates, and it gives you information, gives you an overview about the course, what it's about, the educational objectives, who this course is for, and the tuition, the price. And they're charging $3,000, $3 grand. $3 grand for a 4 or 5 day event. And this is typically what you'll see for these types of courses, PACS admin courses. You'll see like $3 grand for the actual price. So for instance, if we go also scroll down, keep going. American Society of Radiologic Technologists. They also point back to that same website. So we'll close that. OTEC. OTEC also has some PACS admin training, and they allow you also to get accreditation and certification. But they have the different types of PACS administrator certifications, PACS associate, systems analyst, interface analyst, systems manager, operations analyst. And I'm going to actually talk about accreditation and certification in a separate, in its own video. So, but OTEC, let's see here. So if you wanted to do, let's say for instance, PACS analyst. Well, so PACS certification, 1550. Let's go to PACS system administration is what we want, right? It goes to the details, gives you content and schedule on each day, and the price is $3 grand. So that's what you'll pretty much see for these PACS admin courses, these paid PACS admin courses. Now, typically, these types of then there's one more actually. Let me see that I know of. ABII, the American Board of Imaging Informatics. This one, I believe, if you want more information, they may want you to create an account. Yeah, they're going to want you to create an account. But this is, I think, this is applying for certification. I don't know if they actually give you training information here or not. But these two websites here, mtmi.net and OTEC. So, and what I'll say about these paid admin courses is that typically these courses, I mean, you know, who has $3,000 to pay for a PACS admin course? Typically, these get paid for by the actual facility, like hospitals and imaging centers, where a person, and you have a new employee that actually comes on to a PACS admin position or a PACS analyst position, something like that, and to where they want to, maybe they're new to the PACS administration field, so they want the hospital imaging center that will send them off to, they'll pay for this training for that new employee in some cases, sometimes. So this is typically where you will see, you know, how websites such as these, you know, get their clients from in that manner. Now, if you're looking for other types of, I myself actually have a paid course, which is a lot cheaper. Which if you can go to our website, learnhealthcareit.com, and here I have a course on how to learn PACS administration, which is $149 per month at this subscription. And it'll teach you all about PACS administration, what you will learn about me, my credentials, the course material, course frequently asked questions. And so, see, PACS administration is something that I'm very familiar with because I myself was a PACS admin for 4 years at an imaging center. I have 13 years overall experience in the healthcare IT field altogether. So in addition, if you're just trying to get started, more information about how you can get started within PACS administration, I also have another website that you can go to, newpaxadmin.com. You can actually go here. And when you come here, it'll actually provide, I provide 10 strategies on how you can get started in PACS within PACS administration. You can get that. It's going to be a video with a presentation, and then you can actually download the presentation so you can have that for yourself to keep. So these are just some few ways on how you can actually get PACS admin training. And so let's recap. So the 3 ways that you can do it. Number 1 is that you can start, if you can, you know, start with the IT job, a regular IT job within a hospital and or imaging center. And, you know, prior to actually applying for these types of jobs, just see if there's a way to see if what kind of, you know, what their radiology IT department is like, or healthcare IT department is like, you know, if possible. But if not, you can, I don't know if there's a way to figure out, but I would just say start with the, you know, you can do that, start with the IT job at one of these facilities. Step number 2 is that you can actually just try to find all the free resources that you have that are available out there for you, like on YouTube. You can maybe try doing a Google search and see if it comes up with anything. And then also, as far as free material, you have my website. You have my YouTube channel, which you can go on. It has lots of information. It's going to have tons more. I'm just going to put more resources on there because I want to help. IT professionals that want to be able, that interested in healthcare IT, that's interested in PACS administration, that want to be able to get into it. I want to help them to be able to navigate and find their way in this field. That's number 2. And number 3 is what you can do is, you know, which is, you can actually, you know, there's the paid PACS admin courses, which are, the ones that are actually by these websites, such as OTEC, they charge $3,000, or you can actually take a look at what I have on my website, and which goes at $149 per month, and it may be even actually a discount if you're looking. Actually, I think I'm going to actually provide a discount in the description below too as well, if you're interested in that. So those are the 3 ways how you get started within PACS administration. I hope that this video was helpful. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions and comments, you can leave them in the comment section below. And I will, my name is Terrell Pauly. Till next time, I'll talk to you soon. Take care.